Hello again. My name's Gabe Zolna. Well, I caught a little bit of Rush, and he's talking about what the administration's planning on doing. And it's in reference to these illegals that are coming to our borders. See, once they're here, they're considered to be illegal immigrants. But if they're back in their own country and they look for asylum, then they're considered to be refugees. You notice the Obama, he's invited Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador, the presidents, to come to the White House. Interesting that Mexico wasn't included in that. You'd think that they would be, but they weren't. And the story that Rush said was rather startling, even to Rush. He never thought that this would happen. And what's happening is the administration's sending a delegation initially to Honduras. And they're going to come back with a boatload of refugees. And if that works as well as they anticipate that it will, then they'll go to El Salvador and Guatemala and come back with a boatload full of refugees, actually an airplane full of them. What they want to avoid is having these children travel the train of death and get raped, some murdered along the way. In essence, they're cutting out the coyotes because they themselves have become the coyotes. And they're not doing it for money. Well, indirectly they are. They're doing it for votes. Votes, votes, votes. He's growing his own Democrats. Now, I heard a little plea on the radio for people to help food banks. And 1 in 6 Americans, according to what was said, goes to bed hungry at night. You think maybe Obama might want to concentrate on the American people and worry about their well-being and their plight instead of doing what he's doing? You can get Democrats that way as well. What else did I hear? Oh yeah, Michael is asking Democrats to dig deep, dig real deep. Donate to the Democratic Party. They recognize, as do most Americans that have their ear to the ground, that the midterms are the most critical and important elections in this country's history. So what they want to do is they want to make certain they've got all kinds of acorn soldiers all over the country, beating on doors, getting people to vote for the Democrats. Obama knows that if he loses the Senate and can't take control of the House, he's pretty much finished. And so far, I don't think he's lost too many battles that he's gotten us involved in. Has he? The whole thing's insane. Completely insane. Bringing these children here as refugees when 1 in 6 Americans goes to bed at night hungry? What the hell's wrong with this country? Why doesn't someone wake up and do what needs to be done and stop the destruction of America? Where's the Sergeant of Arms? Where's our military? Where's anyone? Good question. I'm still looking for the answer.